So you probably need to suck on it and chew on it a little bit, but see if it's kind of like a...
Oh my.
Like a beef stick.
This is amazing.
Yeah? Been doing some amazing salt curing recently, and what I wanted to do is to work on some venison sticks, kind of like a beef stick. And if I had to grind it all up and then put it in a casing, it's not a project I would get to this year. So I'm just gonna do it like I've been salt curing the meat and just add in some of our flavorings, try some experiments, and try to see if I can't just get some venison sticks that are shelf stable and also incredibly delicious without the grinding and without the casing. So I'm gonna look for some good cuts of meat in here. I'll show you what those look like, and then we'll show you the seasoning.
But my knife is clean.
Your knife is clean?
Yeah.
You're ready to help?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. We'll let you get in there. Don't discourage the children. His knife is clean. So on this one, I actually blasted through the back strap, which is fine. There's still a lot of good meat there. And we've got these, you know, big old hindquarters, the rump. What I've done with the other back strap and the other rump is I sorted out some sections to get me some things that would kind of be like a beef stick shape. And that's what I'm going to use for this project. Some of them are going to be a little thicker, and they're going to shrink down a bit. But I've got 22 of these. I'm going to do some that I probably soak in lemon juice overnight, and then I'm going to add salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And the other ones I think I'm going to do is like a hot stick, maybe with ghost pepper, maybe with a different type of pepper, but I'm going to grind that up, kind of rub it on here with some other seasonings, but kind of as a hot stick, and then cover it in salt after that. And we're going to see what these will look like after we salt cure them. That's kind of the big one. Well, salt cure them, and then I'll cold smoke them and see if we can't make just some venison sticks. Just some shelf stable, yummy, seasoned things, kind of like you'd have with a beef stick. So some backstrap in there, some rump. I've got 22 of those guys. The other stuff's going to be for, you know, steak pretty much and for roasts. But we got that out of there for the experiment. We'll see how that works. So the way we like to do our jerky a lot of times is using some lemon juice or lime juice, and we marinate the meat in that. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. I'm going to just put these in here overnight with some pepper and some garlic powder, and then tomorrow morning I'll wake up before I leave for work and put them in salt. Just add the salt for them. So I'm gonna put a little bit of pepper. This stuff's pretty culinary. It's pretty spicy. And then just some cheap garlic powder, which is really good for stuff. So I like a good amount of it. And that's what I'm gonna have for an overnighter for these guys. A bit of a marinade. Hopefully get them soaking nice and good in there. And then tomorrow, after this little brine, do the salt cure and let them hang. The other one we're doing is going to be a spicy one. So I've got some dried Thai peppers from the other year. It's gonna be like a hot stick. Added a little bit of garlic powder and black pepper to that. I'm going to add this as a layer for these guys first before I coat them in salt. I'm just going to kind of hit each side of this with the spicy pepper and the other flavorings, and then completely cover them in salt and start the process. tried to evenly distribute it, but then I'm also going to kind of give them a rub all over, try to make it uniform. I think that'll be enough spice for these. If not, I'll know better for next time. But then now they're pretty well coated, and I'm just going to coat them in the salt and then hang them up to dry. So I've just got some non-iodized salt and basically just going to coat this thing and see what'll stick.
That first one, it's so strong. I could hardly pull. I had to put the flashlight in my mouth.
Okay, hold on. So basically, that's about it. I'll probably give it a dusting later because this is going to pull a lot of moisture out of it and it'll start dripping. But just whatever salt sticks to it, I'm going to hang that and let it start that drying and curing process. I'll get the rest of these and I'll show you what that looks like. Here's what they look like at the moment dangling up here. Some of them are already starting to drip. If you can see that moisture there. It's starting to drip. Oh, here comes the drip. Yeah, just hit. So that'll suck a whole bunch of moisture out of there. I did weigh the big one is 9.2. And I'd like to see them lose probably about 40% of their weight. So once that guy does, oh yeah, and this is a big dripper right now. We'll wait for it to drip. Yep, there we go. More will be coming. But once it reaches, I know the rest of them will be as well. Those are the hot sticks there. And the salt I was using has a bunch of their seasoning in it too, so I think I'm just going to add it to this brine overnight. And these guys I'll roll in salt tomorrow and add them up. So they'll be up there and drying and curing as well. I think without grinding, without casing them, this is going to be a great way for me to accomplish it this year. Just to have some sort of tasty edible beef sticks, or venison sticks, sorry, and just have that type of snack. So experimenting, learning from doing, I'm excited, and I'll get back with you guys when these get a little drier. That's what it looks like when I've got all 22 good to go. The hot sticks are in the back. The lemon marinated ones that are going to be taste like our jerky are in the front. And you know, they're not too bad right now, but they will lose size while they lose weight. And these ones in front are starting to drip and drop some of the excess salt. There's puddles from yesterday. The other ones already, so they're starting to lose. I'm gonna take off, leave town for work for a couple days. Just let these sit. I'll check on them when I get back. On this experiment, it's been about a week. I had a lot of work to do. Some of them you can see are already losing a lot of salt. That's all winding up down here on the tray. And others, like the salt is quite a bit off of there. Look at this big guy in back. This is one of the spicy ones. See that? And it's just, if you met, yeah, that whole thing is just not really attached anymore. The meat has shrunken considerably from what it was, and that's just part of the drying process. I actually got some business to take care of for a couple days, so it's just gonna sit here. And I'll use that guy as a weight check, the big guy in back. And then we'll knock the salt off him. I'll probably give him a quick rinse. Wow, that guy too. Look at that. The meat's actually just peeking out from in there, but that meat has shrunken considerably. Oh yeah, covered in spices. I might not rinse them off. Sometimes if they're just salt, you can just rinse them off, but I might want to leave these spices on, and we'll get them in the cold smoker, and then we'll do our taste test. And I'm thinking the shelf life of these is not going to be much because I think they're going to be delicious, and we're probably going to gobble them. Otherwise, they should be able to last for years. Well, it has now been weeks that these have been hanging here. I've been gone for work a lot. Normally only at home a lot during the day of rest, and then back gone. So we're gonna get these in the smokehouse today. Smokehouse is open and ready out there. I just pulled some of these out for a different project. This one should be out already. It's a venison pepperoni, smoked venison pepperoni experiment for pizza. So check out that video, but these are out, so these are heading in. Let's get these in and get them cold smoked. It has now been over an hour, and look at this thing. It is just rolling with smoke. There's a haze just pouring out of it. Oh yeah, look at that door. You guys see that? It's just awesome. It's just chock full of smoke in there. And we're about 55 degrees. So this is where I like it, guys. If I opened it, it'd probably be just a chalk white wall of smoke. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let it do its thing. But then once we're done smoking these, we're gonna try them, child. And she loves smokehouse. She's a little meat mama. What about you? Are you excited to try these?
Yeah.
Which one do you think you're more excited for? The red hot, the spicy one, the spicy stick, or the jerky stick?
Maybe the spicy one.
Yeah. And she really likes our jerky. That's like her chew toy. Oh, Miha. It's okay.
Shy.
It's okay.
Can you say hi?
All right, we'll let it roll for some hours. We'll open that up later today and see how our experiment went. We are many hours later. I've added a couple extra logs out back. I just want to make sure this has a good smokiness to it. Yeah, still just below 60 here. But I want to have a really good smokiness to it when I get it rolling. Can you guys see that door? I'm gonna actually open this and give you guys a look. Yep, see, that's what it looks like. Couldn't even tell if anything was in there. Let that roll for a little bit more and we'll be testing those in the next scene probably. Pulling them out and testing them. I'm excited, for real. Alright y'all, just as a reminder, we're a family of 10 with little ones running around. And when Papa tries to record videos, not everyone maintains a level of quiet. Now, this should be the spicy one. This should be the jerky one. And then this is some cheese just from the store. But I hung a couple pieces in there and cold smoked it for a bit. This stuff is insanely fantastic, so I thought we'd like some with it. My first goal is going to be to cut each of these up into like 10 pieces so we can each try some and see what we think. And then I've still got a whole pile of them hanging for the future, but you know, these are dried. You guys have seen that process. Now they're cold smoked as well, and I thought they might go good with some cheese. So let me cut these up, and I'll be right back with you. The actual goal of these is that we'll be able to grab a stick and just kind of nibble on it. But for the purpose of this, I've got kind of some niblets. I cut them into 10 pieces, then I split most of them in half. There's some cheese to go with it if people want. Anyone want to try the spicy one up and see what you guys think?
What was the spicy one?
The far one. It's Thai peppers.
Try it.
So you probably need to suck on it and chew on it a little bit, but see if it's kind of like a
Oh my.
beef stick.
This in there, yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah. Little man, you took it spicy?
You can't even bite it.
You can't bite it? Try to moisten it up a little bit first. You want to try one, Bug?
He's taking it down.
Does it taste like a hot thing?
It's not that hot. This is like the best.
Little me, huh? Boy, she's diving under the table.
I want to have some water myself.
Come on, baby girl.
Okay. Okay.
Go too hard.
And there's also the jerky one, which is available for samplings.
I don't think I tried this one. I think I tried that one.
Alright?
Are you getting the lemon? Me neither. The cold smoke is tasty. What you got? The spicy? Let's try with some of this. That smoke is so good.
I think I got a bit of lemon, but not much.
I like the spicy of these.
Mama's going back for more. What's that?
Smoked cheese is amazing.
Yeah.
I can see it.
That's not the spicy one. Oh, baby. Mama, I think we're going to do that cheese all the time.
That's really nice.
We have 3 more blocks.
I definitely like the spiciness on this. More than I
Yeah,
like this
those are
one.
those dry Thai peppers we had. I want to learn to do it with just a little less salt and that type of stuff, but they're dry. They're shelf stable. You can nibble your way through it, baby. Hey, my big girls, did you guys try either of these yet?
I tried just the hot one.
Pinky, you want to give it a shot? Spicier and the jerky type.
This one's amazing.
Wow! Cheese and put it in your mouth. It can be hot in your mouth.
It does get good heat. I like that.
That's pretty nice. On the heat, I think you go a little bit more.
More?
More.
You want ghost pepper?
That'd be good, but not too much.
Oh, and that cheese is a winner.
I would want just
Only 2 left of those.
They like the spicy
One
ones.
left. Now they're done.
Spicy's gone and cheese is gone. Wow.
Spicy's my favorite.
And for a bunch of little peppers, yeah, they like the heat. They don't mind it. My tongue is, I can sense it. That's really good. Not bad. I want to continue to progress. I like where we're at. We're doing a lot of just dry cured meat experiments right now. I'm past the initial entry intimidation stage. I think I'm going to step it up for a level of crafting some things, and some of these ones might have to shoot me some deer so we can get some more. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
I can't get any more in my zone, but the children can fire. So I can take them. I want to have some more of that. All right, guys, another experiment. Cold smoking is the way to go. Cheese, there's still one hanging out there for tomorrow.
Breakfast.
Breakfast. Yeah. As soon as it's tomorrow, you want to eat it, darling. Oh, and she likes
yummy.
it. It is. It is. It's such a like a rich, refined flavor, as opposed to just cheese. Yeah. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time.
Little Pepper's out.
Little Pepper's out.